Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I better start the. I told. I feel bad. I told Rants that this would only be like 40 minutes, and we're like 24 minutes in, just getting to know each other.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to know, I guess.
Wait, have you
the
not even
basics
started
of
recording
the
yet?
No.
Oh my god.
Rants, do you have places
Hey,
to
we're having a
play?
good time, bro. What can I say?
Rant, you gotta go somewhere?
I'm kind
He's
of.
got a
but,
pizza on the way, bro.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
delivering
I'm
the
gonna-
pizza.
no,
I mean, I can start with Tyler and Blame if you want, so that you're not in the middle of answering a question when the door goes.
Well, I mean, Rants could just...
He can rant at the pizza man saying, I'm in the middle of a fucking podcast. Wait a minute, dude.
Fuck off!
Shut the fuck out of my way! I'm in a podcast! Just fucking shoves
Tip, you want a tip? I'll give you a tip. Just pulls his fucking
He
pants
fucking
down.
punches him with the money.
Oh yeah, well that works too.
Takes off his shoe, becomes a Mexican
These are
mom.
fucking... Alright, let's go.
All right, okay.
No, wait, hold on. Before we even do this, so we can have some structure in the video, what
Orgasms?
is...
Oh,
Huh?
what?
I never said orgasm. I'm saying so we can have some structure in the video, so we know what's going on.
yeah.
How is this going to be structured? Like, what are some like questions?
gonna be
not
asking-
questions.
Well,
Questions or-
I've got questions directed towards like ye individually, and then I've got a section where like all three of you kind of would have answers for. So
Okay.
I was just gonna I was just gonna split it that way.
That's pretty good,
I just
right?
need to sync up though, so let me
Pretty
just give me a
well
sec.
organized.
Yeah, this
I do
man's
like
got-
to I like to praise myself on my organizational skills.
This man's got like
You
a
are-
PowerPoint.
you are
point.
very
He's just
organized.
clicking through the questions.
When you did that, what's it called again? The channel review, is it?
Oh yeah.
What the name is.
Oh yeah,
I
thank
don't
you.
either.
God bless you, dude. I was nervous. I was like, this dude's gonna send
I was
coffee
like,
and
oh, he's gonna
swagger
fucking
souls. I was
roast-
like,
He's
fuck.
gonna roast the shit out of him. Wanna,
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go into it with 150 subs and make fun of someone with like 960. I'm like, oh, look at this fucking noob.
Oh man. I will say this though,
gonna
just
say
before
that,
the video starts. So this is what I was talking about with TikTok. I think it was 2 days ago. I had 538 subs. I'm now at 641 from
Yeah, I
one
saw
video.
that. I was wondering. Yeah.
Yeah, and I got 428 views in that one video. And this video, I didn't even think we're gonna be. I didn't like this video, so I'm very confused on why this one did so good. But
that's super annoying when you're like, you post a video that just fucking sucks and you know it fucking sucks and that's like your best video. There's
no,
one video.
it's not that
If
it
you go to my
sucked.
channel-
It was just that like I wasn't preparing for that. I have so much better content coming towards the way. Like the next video, not the goose video, but the video after that, Sea of Thieves, is really
Yeah.
good. But I don't know if it's gonna have the same like
I mean,
audience.
Tyler, how do you think I
Here's
feel when I put up all this
here's the thing,
content and then my most commented ones are just the fucking channel review ones? Like, when I'm looking at someone else's content, I get more fucking interaction.
My
Well,
best-
I mean, it's kind of bound to happen in my opinion because like you're not only bringing other viewers from other channels, but the people who you're reviewing are gonna want to
True.
hear what you say.
True.
So that was kind of
my
bound to
three
happen
viewers.
anyways.
Yeah, you're kind of in like a unique like I guess ground because like you can do anything from just straight up tell this guy you're fucking shit, and then you can praise this guy, but at the same time like you have such a weird audience. Not saying that like your audience is weird. I'm just saying that you have a ground of audiences from other channels than your own audience, and then those audiences are going to go to their channel too. So
Yeah, exactly.
soon there's going to be a connection between both channels. And
Yeah,
it's
then you're
gonna be
really
very-
fucked.
Yeah, and it's gonna be one of those weird things where it's like they're gonna ask for like I guess like collabs. But
Yeah.
depending on the channel you have, if you're reviewing channels, all you can possibly do is review a video of the channel. Unless you
true,
have like a
exactly.
different channel all entirely, which is totally possible. So
I'd love to.
Well, like
I'd love
when
to
I was
see,
going looking for channels to do this with, it was kind of like messaging people on Instagram and stuff. But the third episode, or like the most recent one I have out lately, I've had the first comment actually asking me to check out their channel. So I think that's progress. Like them coming to me. And
absolutely. For instance, like when you made a video about me, I was gonna advertise you because I thought it was very well made. I thought
yeah,
you
and then I
made
just
some
hide
good
my
points.
fucking channel.
And even if you were bad talking my channel, but like it was just criticism, like I would have still like respected that. That's for me like, okay, I have some things to improve on. This is actually someone who's interested in what I'm doing. That's a very interesting concept to me. Now, the thing too is like, fuck, I lost what I was saying.
I get that as well on solo videos, bro. Like the amount of random shit I just spiel when I'm doing it.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
you
before I
have a
talk.
stroke and you forget everything you said. or
That's
you were
something
saying.
unique about me. I don't think before I talk.
I was gonna say that I'd love to see an alternate version where instead of like him praising our channels, I'd love to see him like roast the shit out of our. Just like, oh, this video sucks. What is that joke?
Oh yeah, no. Once I get what I need out of you for this, I'll do that. Yeah.
Alright.
That's a good mutual agreement. I like
No,
that.
I did really like because my channel I think has been reviewed before by some other channel, but some like really do go into detail into the channel and stuff like that. And you do say like I noticed when you were talking about my IRL content, which I don't do anymore. I noticed you were like kind of off by that. You were like, "What the hell is it?" That's so off from what I usually do. I don't do that stuff anymore though. But like,
Well, it
was
is
so
interesting to
funny.
mix it up a bit.
Yeah. I did that when I think my channel was fucking done. No, I'm kidding. I just kind of wanted to screw around. I remember.
No worries. For the sake of rant sanity, I'll try and get on with this, and I'll ask some questions. But
Oh, are we recording right now?
yeah, I started about
okay.
6 minutes ago.
All
But
right.
we
Hello,
should-
podcast listeners.
Podcast listen.
Hello, the 3 people who actually give a fuck. Thank you for tuning in.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yes.
official-
Welcome to the Redhead Rambles podcast. I am your host, Shane Tor, and we are here joined by Asundersage 672, aka
What's up?
Tyler. We got Blamefull here,
Yeah.
and we got Unnecessary Rants.
Hello.
I thought you were AFK there, so I was getting ready for like a long silence pause.
Yeah, no.
I forgot.
Oh, I've got
Alright.
to get the door. 1 sec.
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
timing.
I like to imagine the pizza man was just waiting at the door. It's like, yes,
Oh, there was
now is my
actually a
time.
pizza man.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
I was
actually
just
ordered
fucking
one.
around. I didn't know there was actually.
Yeah, there was a pizza man.
It's
Alright,
always
so-
so awkward for me when I interact with like a pizza man. You know, like like I'll order some pizza. They knock at the door. It's like, do I wait? Do I just bust through the door and say I'm fucking hungry? Give me the pizza. And like I don't know what to do.
I know, right? It's
I
like you
usually
give
don't
one a
say
blowjob and they all expect it. It's like, what the fuck? It was
Imagine
a one-time
not
offer.
saying anything to the pizza man. Blamefull.
I don't. I just
What do you mean you don't? What the fuck?
Just
Wait, do you mean
stare
like,
blankly
when
at
you
him.
go to the store when like they bring it to you?
Yeah, but you still have to interact. Card or credit. Just fucking stands there. Just
Oh no, okay. That's different.
It's like, sir, there's 6 people behind you. He just stays plain silent.
just sits down on the ground.
This is a protest. Get me my fucking domino.
Sir, are you gonna order something or?
Stands up.
Hey, Rants, what
I've
kind of pizza did you
meditated.
get?
I think I want garlic nuts. Sir, we don't sell that shit here.
Where the hell do you expect to get garlic and nuts? Just get some garlic and put it on your
Knocking
nuts.
shits up like a balloon animal.
Is that what Dracula calls his balls?
What?
Yo, girl, want to taste my garlic nuts?
I don't
Fuck,
think.
I'm dying.
Absolutely no. He would die if his fucking balls were garlic nuts, dude. Dracula, dude.
What have I walked into here?
So
You've walked into a
Cock
very
and
good
balls.
conversation.
We literally cock and balls. That's
cock and balls, dude. That's all it is.
So, Rants, what kind of pizza did you get, bro? What you got?
I got...
I swear if he says pineapple.
Nah, that was last week. I
Oh,
got...
no.
Wait.
Get into the fucking retard chat. Not getting that fucking shit.
Oh, there is a retard chat.
Wow. Okay.
The fucking pineapple.
Wow. Ham and pineapple is delicious. It's the best topping to get on pizza.
Okay, and you're going back, right?
Honestly, I've never had it, so I can't even say if it is or not. I really don't
I
know.
have.
have to
I
have
don't
it
like
to
it.
know
I don't
personally.
like pineapple, so maybe pineapple pizza might be
Oh, I
better.
like pineapple. I
The
like.
sweet compliments are savory.
What'd you say?
The sweet
Is it like
pineapple.
a tangy? Is it like a tangy flavor? Like,
Yeah, kind of.
I would assume so, yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
don't
I
know
guess
how
I
to-
can understand that because it's like so different from
the podcast talking about fucking pineapple.
Yeah, let's not. Yeah, we're diverting too far from the this podcast for.
we're gonna be an hour in. It's like, all right, guys, it's time to start with the questions.
That's all we have for today.
All right, so I might as well actually get on with this. Let me get my notebook here of prompts. Let's see.
Wouldn't you have it already ready?
No, it's here.
Starts writing stuff down. All right, give me a few minutes.
Yeah. You just hear like erratically writing. It's like, hey, so guys,
His pencil grips.
so
It's a very professional podcast.
hey,
Of course
it is. I'm actually well known in the YouTube community. I don't know where this is going. I'm just kind of rambling.
He has a web series on in the dark web. It's called The Podcast of the Deep.
13 and under.
Oh no!
It sounds like if some fucking pirates started a podcast. The podcast from the deep.
Dude, that would have been a good idea.
I love how when you said pirate, all I was
podcast.
thinking was like actually on the fucking open seas, like just a pirate out in his ship with a fucking webcam set up.
Yeah, here's a cool concept for you. I don't know if you would like be interested in that, but like if you wanted to have like a theme for like a video, you make it on a game, like say Sea of Thieves or something, and then you physically like we all sit around in a circle. No, we're not looking for Booty Idol yet. We just all sit in a circle, right? And we just talk to each other. That actually would be a cool idea.
That would be pretty cool, yeah. To be fair.
Sit in the middle of an
Just I don't know. You could be on the ship. You could be underwater. You could be on a skeleton.
I got it. Okay, I got it now.
Yeah. It's kind of like an AA meeting, but in a game.
Essentially.
Exactly. So, Blamefull, I'm going to start off with you. I'm just going to pick a random page here just so we can start this. So, do you want to like explain what your channel is or like how it started, basically, your origin?
How it started?
Well, like what inspired you to do YouTube to begin with?
There's a lot. It's a kind of a long story. You sure you want to hear that?
Well, shorten it.
I got it. Yeah, I'll shorten it. Let me think. It's been a while since I thought of the fucking past. So I kind of started my channel like I had another channel before this, and it fucking sucked. I deleted it, unfortunately.
That's fair. That's humble.
I would have liked to. I wouldn't have deleted it because like I would like to like look back now. So it's kind of stupid. So
according to this, you started your channel in July 7, 2016.
What?
According to your channel, you started July 7, 2016, like your current one.
Jesus, is my that fucking old? Okay, well, yeah, I kind of started it at first as a way to like kind of start a new channel, get started new, because I felt the old channel was kind of bad. I didn't have.
What was your old channel? I'm sorry, I wasn't here. I had to mute myself.
Oh, it was gone. That's what it was.
It was gone.
It was called originally. It was called Blamefull.
Gone with the Wind.
14 or something.
Oh,
Blamefull
okay.
14. If you want, I could even go into detail on the name, but I don't want to fucking bore you. So yeah, I just kind of started this channel. I don't know how fucking old I was. I think I was 13. How much is 13? I don't know. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to start a YouTube channel because why not? Although my primary motives originally, I think, like when I first started, I think I was like 10. Obviously, like at 10 years old, you're like, oh, I want to be a big YouTuber, and that was it. Like there's no thinking. But after a while, I actually started enjoying it and loving it. And then my channel kind of turned into the shit show playing games, Like,
what about your character, like your actual like avatar? Did that start early or?
Yeah, so in the video you made, I noticed you said it came from Minecraft, I think, was it?
I said either you had your Minecraft character and you made your channel based around that, or vice versa, so you had your channel and then you made your character.
Okay, so technically my character has evolved through the years, but it did originate from a game. I want to see if you can guess it, though.
Oh, wasn't it the thing with Markiplier? It was like Tiny Box Tim?
No, it originated from a game that I played. Markiplier.
Markiplier's great, dude.
I love Markiplier.
Beautiful man. Markiplier, have you seen this?
I know what you're talking about.
Well, actually, I casually do have an audience of millions of subscribers, so,
Yeah, I'm
No flex or
Markiplier.
anything. Markiplier kind of like hangs out every
He's
now
one
and
of
again.
them.
Yeah. But no, you want me to just say it? The game?
Yeah, go.
Yeah, sure.
You fucking
Yeah.
miserably guessed.
I don't know. It was a fucking box. It was a big character. I don't know.
Yeah, but I didn't even know about Markiplier when I started my character.
Oh,
I started
okay.
my character like 2 to 3 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah, but like it started from originally it was just my character, like myself, right? And then I
Right.
turned into the box because I played Gmod.
Oh, okay.
And
Right,
Oh.
yeah.
there's a skin called Cardboard Knight or whatever, and it started with that, and then I found another one called Cardboard Man, and
I see. Yes, the evolution here.
yeah, so I guess I'll send a picture in the chat of what that character looks
Yeah,
like.
sure. There's a podcast chat there, but if you can't find that, just leave it anywhere.
Oh, I
Doesn't
just
matter.
dropped it and join leave.
That's what it was made for. That's cool. Don't worry about it.
And I'll send the other one, I guess. I had shitty thumbnails back then, but
I think we all did.
It's better than my
Yeah,
current
we all
thumbnails, man. That kind of hurts.
So yeah, those are the two characters. Obviously, the one on the bottom is Cardboard Knight. The one on the top is the normal, the
Okay,
original
cool.
inspiration for my character. It's funny because the guy who originally did the 3D art and like designed the character on the top came into my YouTube and my Discord chat, and he sent a message like, "Oh, it's funny to see how my character turned into a YouTube channel." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Holy shit. That's
It was
pretty cool.
surprising as hell.
That's
you
such
know,
a
he
cool
was-
story behind this.
Yeah, and he was, but this was like recent. This was recent. This was like years after like I even started using it. But
Right,
yeah, he
right.
said that, and it was pretty cool. He sent me messages and shit with the original like design for the character, and when he was making it, it was cool as hell to look at.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, it's funny because he like technically I like obviously reworked the character. I gave it an open black hoodie with a
Right.
white shirt inside, and I gave it the underwear that makes it stand out a bit more. But like
And
it's
the,
funny to what?
The hand-drawn like look of it, is that your doing, or do you have like someone who's good at art that does that?
In the thumbnails or my character itself?
Yeah, in the thumbnails more so.
Okay. In the thumbnails, I do have a friend called Nugget Rave. She is
Okay.
she's very good at art. She's on like in my opinion, she's like one of the best.
I mean, I
artists
was
out
quite
there.
impressed. It looks pretty cool.
She's very impressive at what she does. What the fuck was I gonna say? I completely forgot.
No problem, man.
No, but she's very good, and she's a very good friend of mine, and we've known each other for like almost. I think we've known each other for over a year now, but like I don't know if it's been over like a year and a half or if it's just been a year. I think it's been a year. But she started doing my thumbnails about 3 months ago, and ever since, like my videos have been doing much better, and generally it's like one of my favorite parts to wait for when she makes the thumbnail art.
I have to say, I
just-
was quite impressed with the thumbnails. Like they were something that
Yeah.
originally drew me in quite a bit.
Yeah, she draws the characters, but I do the like general like background and editing on it. So yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. And you have quite a following on your Insta as well. When did that start? Like, did you make that recently, or has that been going with the channel when you made
That's
it?
been going with the channel for like 2 years now.
Right.
Although that's where I started like actually growing. It's from Instagram.
Yeah, I was gonna
and
say,
then-
like, how much has Instagram helped your growth?
Oh,
more
tons. At first, at least. Now it doesn't really help anymore at all.
Hmm.
But
Okay,
it
that's kinda
does
interesting.
does help notify people when I upload a video, or it's just generally like for people who don't want to see the whole video and just want to see like a funny clip of it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's kind of how
Yeah,
the
yeah.
way I think about it.
You and Tyler kind of have that in common.
Yeah. We do. Tyler, you fucking there? Or?
No, I'm here.
I feel bad. Are you guys okay? Like, I didn't want to like kind of like exclude everyone while I was talking to one person. Is it this cool, right?
No, you
Yeah.
got. That's
Alright, cool,
correct.
And then your character in Minecraft, how did you like? Is there a way you can get like a custom character made from that, like easily? Or
Yeah, I don't remember how the fuck I made it. I think I just mixed a bunch of skins with a Nova skin or whatever the fuck. Or no, actually, originally I did, and it sucked. And then a fan made one for me.
oh,
And I
okay,
was like, oh, cool.
yeah,
I
it's actually how
remember
my
that fan
that's actually kind of how my logo was made. Wait, hold up, let me see if I can find something. Oh, it has. I hope I can find it here
What
because
do you
it's
mean
so
like
thought
your logo was made of like a fan made it or?
Yeah, fan made it. They hit me up, right? And they were like, "Okay, I like your content, but your logo is absolute shit. Let me make you one." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's fair."
I know.
Do your So,
When did you start YouTube actually?
I have had a bumpy road with YouTube. It's
Oh,
I
really?
start. Yeah, well, I'm nearly 18 now, and I started when I was 12. But I've had 2 channels. The most subscribers I had was 330.
You see, this sounds very similar to a story I have. I'm 17,
Okay, yeah, well, same.
so we basically both have the same story.
Copy paste, but with more success.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that. I'm not very successful either.
I mean, 970 subs. That's not nothing.
Okay, it is a decent amount. I'm not gonna lie. It is a very decent amount.
So then, you're. Oh well, I've kind of already gone into that. But when you do your comedy for your videos and such, is that more so improvised, or would you script some bits here and there?
Now, this is a question I've actually gotten a lot. So, a lot of people do think something like the Blame Show. A lot of people, but I mean, like a ton of people think that's scripted. We literally improvise everything on my channel. I don't think, very rarely have I ever really scripted anything. I always just kind of have fun with it, and I make shit up in the moment. My friends do the same. I mean, like,
Yeah, that's something I found very interesting
that's just how it
between.
is, you know.
Yeah, because between like gaming and commentary, that's kind of why I wanted like all 3 of you here, because I found it very interesting. Whereas with gaming, you can kind of rely on the game more so to give you your moments, like your funny moments, or like
That is
even
very
like the
true.
random conversations you have. But then when it comes to commentary YouTubers, I suppose you'd probably have to put more work into scripting or like making your content funnier. Would you say so, Rants?
I don't script any of my videos.
Really?
Yeah, it's all completely just me just ranting and rambling. That's the point. Apart from, I've scripted one of them actually, which is the one I did on Yandere Dev. But other than that, I haven't scripted any of them.
So that's really interesting because I find it very hard to believe that like you can keep consistent content like that. Like surely I would.
I mean, when you don't script something, though, you show so much more personality.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
what I felt like when I had to scrap the first script from my Yandere Dev video because I just feel like such a robot reading this off that I would rather just talk. But I wanted to get all the facts right and everything, so that's why I did script it. But I'd rather just talk and it comes straight from my brain to my mouth and then onto the video instead of just from my brain, then type it and then think about it, then type some more and then change some bits, and it just doesn't sound like me in the end. It sounds like someone's written it for me.
Well, when you're preparing for a video, Rants, would you prepare much? Like, would you would you be going on the information you had as soon as you thought of the topic, or would you kind of go research a little bit about it and then?
It depends what I'm talking about.
Right.
If it's something like an influencer like Keemstar, then I'll do a bit of research just to fact check myself on that. But if it's something like toothpaste, then I don't really need to do much research for that.
And if you don't want to write out, oh sorry, go ahead.
Did you say toothpaste, Rants?
Toothpaste, yeah.
Did that happen?
Well,
Okay. This toothpaste is shite.
Oh, I don't actually swear in any of my videos because my parents watch them. So
Oh,
I see.
makes a lot
I
of
see.
awesome, actually.
Yeah, but see, my parents kind of gave up watching my content after they realized they couldn't follow the links on Facebook anymore, seeing as though I deleted it. So, yeah, they kind of lost it around there.
Now, Shantor, is that your name?
I find that really funny, right? My name is Shane, so it's Shane Tor. But the amount of people that come up to me and they're like, "Oh, hey Shane," and then as soon as they say the name of my channel, like Shantor, and I'm like, where did the fucking change happen there? Like,
No, I'm far away from my computer, so like I squinted, I see Shantor, and I'm like, I said it. I'm like, is that it? But I do have to just say real quick, I have to go eat soon. The food's been done for like 15 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
So I didn't want to interrupt you guys. So if we can get my bit over with a little bit, and then after I'm done eating, I would love to come in and talk to you guys more if you guys are still, available.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so do you want me to ask your
now,
questions now, or do you want me to leave that till you're finished?
I don't know. That's up to you guys. Do you want me to, tell my life story now or after?
No, go Nate.
I think it'd be better getting it over with now before you go.
Do you think? Because then you're going to be eating cold food. Or you're gonna have to reheat it.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, just go fucking eat.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Mwah. Love you guys. I'll be back.
We will miss you. We'll miss you. He's gone. All right. Fuck that guy, man. Like, what the fuck? Jesus.
Some gang shit. No.
Jesus Christ.
So Rants, just to finish off on that thought, when you're doing your videos, then if you don't script them, would you have any prompts maybe to like remind you of some stuff every now and again? No? Okay, so it's completely okay.
Yeah, it's just I feel like that it's better that way. Like, someone's asked me this before, like, are your videos
Isn't it very
scripted?
common to script with commentary?
That's what I was thinking. I would say.
Yeah, I think quite a few commentary YouTubers do script what they're saying, and sometimes you can really tell, and it kind of takes away. So if someone's reading from a piece of paper, so I feel like with the Belle Delphine video, if I scripted that one, I don't think it would have come out as well as I did if I didn't, because
that is true. It did seem quite natural. That way. I do a series kind of, well, it's not really like yours at all, but it's commentary style. I've only started doing it recently. It's the McNews, I'm going to call it, but it's basically going over
what you said. Did I hear McNudes?
No, McNews, like NEWS, yeah. Because my second name is McHugh, so
Oh, okay.
Whoa,
but
funny guy.
I know, right? I'm hilarious. But it's basically a series where I go through like the funniest headlines that my Google feed gives me and just make jokes out of them. So for that, I usually script it, which is why I find it kind of interesting that you go such a natural style. Because I know if I did that on mine, I'd be very lost. So that's kind of interesting to me.
Script though, like, do you script what you're gonna say, or do you script the joke, or?
It's more so the jokes that I would script. Like, I'd have a basic idea of where I'm going to go with it, and then just kind of improvise it from there. But yeah.
It's funny. It's funny because I'm starting to consider scripting because I fucking suck at commentary.
That's actually one of my questions. Well, not that like, do you suck? But it was like,
you suck at commentary. Yes, I do.
So like, the fact that you really suck, how does that make you feel?
Well, it kind of. No, I'm kidding.
But what I was gonna say was, do you find it harder to do like your solo videos then? Because I realize you do like solo series on some games.
Okay. So, obviously I'm kidding about scripting my videos.
Right, yeah.
But it depends. I do feel like some of my solo videos have gotten worse through the time. Because I did Resident Evil Part 1, and that was just, in my opinion, that was excellent commentary.
Right.
And I think I did really well with that. But after that, I started kind of losing it a bit. And the more I started noticing that the more the video went on, the more I got bored of the game, or more I got bored of what the fuck I was saying. I would stay silent for long periods of times.
Yeah.
And you can notice that in the videos where like the beginning commentary is super good, and then it gets really bad. So I've been thinking of doing different things from horror, because I think it is the horror genre that I'm just kind of, it's kind of bland at this point because it all kind of.
You're
You know what I mean?
kind of breaking
Like,
up
you
there for a
don't get as
second.
scared easily.
What did you say there? Sorry.
I
Blamefull?
guess
Oh, okay.
what I said was sorry, I'm a little sick. What I said was like after you play one horror game, they all land.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
Yeah, so
It's
I
interesting
kinda
how you
got bored of
mentioned that with the horror. I'm actually quite a horror fanatic. I write like horror
Oh, I
stories and
love
stuff.
horror stuff. I mean, like,
Yeah, same.
not a lot of people know this, but I want to study cinematography. 'Cause I don't know if
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
study it yet, obviously, but like that's
Yeah.
Bro, I wish I
my
could relate.
passions. Like I've always wanted to study cinematography, but like, and I've written some scripts, horror scripts, that in my opinion are pretty good. Obviously they can be shit. They probably are shit. But no, yeah.
With your
I-
accent, it sounds like you're saying whore instead of horror. So
Horror?
I keep
I'm just
hearing,
really into horrors,
I
man. Like,
noticed that too. I'm not
oh,
very
you know,
I'm not
I
very
like
good at
writing some horror scripts.
some horror scripts. No,
well,
but,
like, I just find horror very interesting as the fact that, like, when you're watching a horror movie, I find that they can all be quite the same. But the thing I like about horror games is that it's such a unique experience. It's such a
it
unique
is
way
a
to
much more
experience
unique
horror.
experience.
Really?
Yeah, it is easier to get scared
yeah.
in a game.
Well, I
than
would
it
say
is.
if you ask anyone who's really into horror and they've watched movies, they've read books, and they've played games, I would
I've
say
done all those.
90% of the time they would say that video games are the most unique because you're
Yeah, they are.
interacting with
Yeah,
what's
no,
trying
they
to get you.
definitely are.
Yeah.
I watch like horror movies, not horror movies, horror movies. I watch horror movies every practically once a week, maybe more. Probably more, but like practically every day, I watch a horror movie. So I do
Yeah.
notice that they all get the same, or some of them might get really boring, and yeah, you start guessing everything. And the same
Exactly.
thing can be applied. Like when you watch so many movies, it can easily be applied to a game. The first Resident Evil video that I made, I was easily scared and stuff because I'd never played a horror game before, or at least for a long time. Like I haven't.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that was basically the first horror game I'd played in like 10 years. And yes, I used to play horror games when I was 7. But
Did you not play Outlast recently?
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I didn't get very scared.
I've
of it.
literally never played a horror game.
Have you never?
I would highly recommend it. At least play one, I would say.
No,
the first time is always amazing, but then it
I
gets.
despise the horror genre. I don't understand
Really?
it. I've watched one horror movie before. I can't remember what it was, but I did not enjoy it at all. I don't understand the point
Imagine
of,
it's scary
horror-
movie.
of watching
It's just
a film.
Just grabs the banana.
I don't get the point of watching a film or playing a game specifically to get scared. I don't see the enjoyment.
Well, the way I
Yeah.
see it, it's
In
kind of
that.
like people who go out for thrill seeks, you know, people who do like
It's for the
dangerous shit,
adrenaline you
like
get
adventure.
from
Yeah,
getting
exactly. Yeah, it's kind of like for the adrenaline rush. But for horror movies, I can see how you could dislike that. I mean, especially seeing like stuff like Friday the 13th, Halloween, like the slasher kind of side of horror
Yeah,
gets
those-
very repetitive. That's why I
Yeah.
kind of lean more towards the psychological. Have you seen
You
14?
mean
Oh wait,
thrillers?
no, like psychological horror thriller. Yeah, that kind of.
Yeah, thrillers. Yeah, thrillers.
Yeah,
are
where
much
they
better.
kind of like mess with your head, like instead of just getting the thrill, kind of like confusing me at the same time. I really like that.
Have you ever watched?
Yeah, exactly. Rants.
Really?
You like what?
You
I was gonna say-
enjoy being kept up at night after watching a film or something.
Yeah.
Oh, no horror film scares me at all.
The
Games
thing
will
is,
scare
after
me.
you watch so many, you get so bored of it, and you expect
Yeah, exactly.
everything. Even like if it's obvious, even if it's not obvious, you kind of expect it when you watch
Like
so
the-
many.
Like literally, I had a girlfriend, and we were watching Saw, and she sat there like scared out of her head. I'm laughing my ass off. Like I'm just so done with it. Like
It's so funny though. Like
yeah.
it really is. It's gruesome as
Have-
hell.
Have
Yeah,
you
sure.
heard that theory that I don't know what the guy from Saw is called, but the guy that kills everyone is
Yeah.
Kevin McAllister from the Home Alone films. They're the
I've
same
heard the
person.
theories.
I've
yeah,
seen it. I've seen it. It's. So
I don't
bad.
really delve into many movie theory things, but
I don't either, but it's so fucking fun. It was so funny to me that I had to watch it. I had to like hear it.
Have you ever watched 1408, Blamefull?
No, I have not. No.
I would highly recommend that film. It's kind of old and it's not as scary, but it has a very unique
I don't care
take.
if it's old. I mean, like,
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm very much a movie fanatic, and I've watched practically.
I believe
everything.
John Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson star in it. It's very
Really?
good. Yeah, I highly recommend it. It's 1408.
Oh, 1408.
Yeah.
You know
Well, 1408, but you know what I mean.
Have you ever watched Silence of the Lambs? I know it's not a very scary movie or anything, but it's so good.
Fascinating.
It is very fascinating.
That's kind of why I lean towards when you were saying horror games, how they kind of all feel the same. With games like Outlast,
they have a very different feel.
Yeah, like games like Outlast, they get the chases right, and when you play, have you ever played Layers of Fear?
No, like I said, I've practically never haven't played very many horror games. But to me, Outlast, Resident Evil, they both kind of felt the same.
Yeah,
like it's just kind of the same thing. Like,
well, between Outlast and Outlast 2, they kind of fucked that up because, like, Outlast, the whole thing of Outlast was, like, the narrow corridors, you can't escape. And then Outlast 2, they just made, like, open fields where you can run around the enemy, like...
Yeah, it kind of sounds like shit.
Yeah, it is. But anyway, what do you enjoy the most doing when you're doing your videos? Like, do you prefer your solo? Do you prefer, well, when you said you don't like the IRL, so I assume it isn't IRL. So
definitely the masturbation. That's probably the best part of the video.
I mean, yeah, when you masturbate before the video, like that's definitely one of my favorite parts.
You know, post-nut clarity is pretty good.
Yeah, I always do that when I'm playing puzzle games, bro. It helps me think.
You're in the middle of your video, you just hear, "All right, guys, so how do you do this puzzle right here?"
I should know in a few minutes.
You fall asleep for like the rest of the video.
Dude, you can make so many views off of that, though. You know how many people sleep and get like thousands of viewers? I'm like, why is that interesting to you?
I don't know. I think people just find it funny because most people wouldn't sleep while being recorded.
But that's not even the thing. They're still watching it. Like, even if you're having a laugh, what are you laughing at? A man just sleeping? Like, there's other things to laugh at.
Man is in nocturnal zone.
I don't know. People just find it funny. I don't know what it is. I mean, I guess there's an appeal there. Imagine there's people just fapping off to you sleeping.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh.
Like, that's why there's so many viewers.
Blamefull, coming up to 1,000 subs, you're gonna hit the monetized threshold soon.
Fuck no, I'm not. No, you need 4,000 watch time hours.
4,000
100,000 watch hours.
What?
Oh, seriously?
100,000, yeah.
It's 4,000.
It's 4,000.
4,000?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
That's
it's
it?
4,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're gonna be hitting that pretty soon.
More than you think. It's 4,000 in a month.
No, in a year.
No. I thought it was 12-month period.
Yeah.
Is
You
it
have
12?
to,
No, it's 6
basically,
months.
your watch time resets. No, it's 12 months. It's resets after the 12 months. So if you can't get 4,000 hours of watch time in 12 months, it goes back to 0 and you have to do it again until you...
Oh, so it's not consistent. Or it is consistent, sorry.
No, I was under the impression that it was 100,000 watch hours, so I'm very relieved for it to be 4,000.
Yeah, no, that's a long time.
Bro, I was
like
pissed.
24, you can
I
definitely do it. You can definitely do it. No, you can definitely do it.
No,
Before
do you know how many
like-
I have? I want you guys to guess how many watch time hours I have.
Like what? Like
let me
I'll
just
give you a
like
hint.
definitely
Every
not
video
check out
gets
your
at
channel real
least-
quick. 30,000?
What?
Just off the top of my head, 30,000? Is that?
No.
because
wait,
I think I have
sorry. Oh, no, sorry,
12,000
sorry.
watch hours, so I don't.
Oh, yeah.
Every video of mine gets at least like 10 to 20 watch time hours. And that's in the last 12 months. So I haven't even gotten past like 400.
Bro, I'm getting like 7 views per video if I'm looking. And 2 of them are me re-editing it.
It's hard to get up to 4,000 watch time hours unless you have constant videos like thousands of views.
Yeah, exactly.
And
even
with like thousands of views per video, you don't make any money. Like you
Yeah,
make
true. I was about to say,
Isn't that all
um,
based off of like advertisement? Like you have to be
Yeah, but
sponsored,
it
you have to
doesn't.
have all that
It
stuff.
doesn't. No, well, when you have a sponsor, yeah, then yeah, you can easily make money. But like besides that, no. Like with YouTube alone, if you have 1 million views, you only get like $1,000. That's not even an exaggeration. You get $1,000 or $2,000.
well, before the whole
Makes like
before the whole
15,000 per video.
suicides,
20,000 probably.
before the whole suicide force thing, I actually qualified for it. I was monetized for a year, and I made 1 cent. And I didn't get that 1 cent either, because you have to hit the threshold of they've got a pay threshold of €70 or $70 for you, so you've got to hit that before they even pay you.
Yeah, which is annoying as hell. So you just have that
Yeah.
money like just sitting there.
Like,
Well, I
legit,
mean-
do you have any idea how useful that 1 cent could be to me right now? Like, fucking hell, I'm broke.
Bro, I could buy
Well,
a
I
fucking
mean-
candy bar for that shit.
On a business side, it's very smart for YouTube to
It
do
is-
that. If
it is
if
very smart for
everybody
YouTube.
got like 200 views on a video and they would have to pay for 1,000 views or 2,000 views, that is so much money going to just
Oh, for
random
sure.
people that don't deserve it. Because you know how many
Yeah,
people
yeah.
just blow up out of nowhere? Those are not
Yeah,
content
exactly.
creators. They're just uploading a funny video of a dog,
That's just a
shitting
viral
himself.
yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
essentially.
like
Exactly.
There's one-
so
I
with
saw
that,
one-
I mean, there is a little bit of security. So when you do get that threshold and you're making money, at least you know that you're one of the few people on YouTube who are able to make money. So I guess that's a good motivator, especially when you get paid.
I was gonna say, you know,
That's fair.
Dream. I saw one video of Dream, the Minecraft YouTuber or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I want to clear that I don't watch him very much. I don't even watch him.
I just want to make it
so-
clear, I'm not like 8, like I'm not like I'm not-
Yeah,
I've never even
That's
heard of
not-
the guy.
That's not what I mean. I'm just. I don't watch him,
Dream,
but he does
no,
do.
the only reason I know him is because he's the best Minecraft player in the world, or
essentially
whatever.
something like that.
Yeah.
But like, either way, like, he does have some interesting like YouTube videos, YouTube videos explaining about YouTube somewhat. And he was saying how he didn't make any money from videos that made millions of views. Like that was when he first blew up or whatever. He would like instantly went like once the video started making money and stuff, he instantly went to like go to the YouTube advertisement shit or whatever, or not advertisement. What is it called? YouTuber
Partners program,
program.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the YouTube
partner
Partners program.
Yeah, partner program. I fucking forgot the name, but yeah, he went to do that, and apparently, like right after the videos just got like the videos basically would have gotten him like thousands of dollars, but he didn't make that money because he wasn't partnered yet.
Yeah,
Oh, that sucks.
So,
Well,
yeah,
it's one of those things where you just have to be prepared. When you're not prepared, obviously you're not going to get the money you were
no,
deserved.
but that's
you know what I'm
not.
saying?
But that's
True.
not the thing. No matter like, here's the thing. Let's say you were to blow up for millions of views right now, even if you
Yeah.
were prepared, you wouldn't be able to get that money because YouTube wouldn't partner you in time.
but you
that
can
takes-
monetize a video after it's been uploaded. So you can still
Yeah, but
get
I don't think the views
But
no, the
before
views
the
don't count.
The thing is,
monetization
that
count.
video doesn't make any money unless you're partnered or unless you have you know what I mean? Like you cannot get that money from one video unless you're partnered.
I mean, this is how I
apply-
look at it too, though. Like, let's say you're not making money physically from YouTube, you're still getting a good amount of views. If you're making 1 million views, you got 1 million people looking and interacting with
Yeah.
your channel.
That is
That just
correct,
allows
yeah.
you to get a Patreon. People who really
Yeah.
enjoy the content will pay you. Then
Yeah,
you
and
have people.
OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, you can advertise
Yeah.
on OnlyFans, Instagram, Twitter, everything.
You're not directly
Hell
from
yes, I'd
YouTube, you will
hope.
not make any money.
Yeah,
Like,
but
you
it's
need-
usually the
you need
partnerships
merch
you
and
make.
things like that.
Like it's probably really cool to have like a merch thing. Like eventually, if you have, like for me, if I have 1 million
He's a-
subscribers, I probably
Yeah.
would do a merch thing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
a
have
lot,
1 million
a
people
lot
who
of
I interact with them.
YouTubers,
Look, here's
a
the
lot of
thing.
YouTubers end
Huh?
up making the least amount of money from ads. They make more money from sponsorships and from merch and from Patreon or GoFundMe and
Yeah.
things like
That
that.
is
Things
true,
like
but
that.
like you see when all those bigger YouTubers were coming out back in like back in the earlier 2000s, you would have seen that they were getting a lot more from the advertisements than they would be nowadays. Like there was less of the PC culture, there was less of the
Yeah, that's why a lot of them have
demonetization.
left, or a lot of them have moved on to other content because they
Exactly.
can't make money
Yeah.
with their old content.
YouTube
Yeah.
take 40% of your revenue as well.
Essentially, yeah, and it wasn't like that.
So yeah, you only get a 60%
Hashtag
cut
fuck
of
Susan.
your work, basically.
Yeah, and it's annoying, you know, because it's your work while they're just taking all the money. Here's the thing: even if they like took like let's say 10%, they're still making 10% out of every single YouTuber who makes money.
Yeah,
That's
but
millions right there.
YouTube's a business, you know, and they've got to
Sure.
thrive.
Of course,
so.
they don't. The
They're a
fact
bit
is,
sly in
they
their
don't
ways,
care
though,
what a
to be fair.
YouTuber thinks, and it's just
No.
a fact. You know,
No.
like
Yeah,
no matter
exactly.
how many subs you have. I mean, look at Leafy. He got fucking deleted, and he had 5 million subscribers.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Leafy was also an asshole.
It
Leafing
is true,
videos about
but
roasting
Leafy-
people.
But either
I
I
way,
mean,
Leafy's
that is
not
true, but to be fair, freedom of speech. I mean, you are allowed to say these
Yeah, you
things. That
should
doesn't
be
mean
allowed
you're
to
like.
I mean,
Oh,
look
no,
at-
That doesn't mean
Free
you're like
speech is
away
a
from the
thing,
consequences
But
of what you
there's
say.
also a bullying policy, especially on YouTube. If you're posting content,
get
there
people
has to
like-
be a good environment, because if
Corporations
everybody did
like
YouTube and you can say whatever the fuck you want, you got people talking about politics, you got people talking about religion, you got people talking about every possible thing.
Look, I know, and those people's channels either get deleted or they get strikes and shit just because they're talking about those things. But then look
That
at
is
things
true.
like look at like talk shows. They can do all that shit and they don't get affected by YouTube, and it's just unfair.
When it comes down to your videos, I've noticed you have a lot of energy when you're doing your videos, even solo
do?
ones. Like, how do you keep that?
I do. I love that.
Well, I don't know actually. I perceive myself as a pretty good positive energy. I always like, for instance, I don't know if Blamefull if you've gotten this, but especially with my friend group, I make sure to have everybody's opinions heard. If someone doesn't like something, they need to speak up, because I don't want to deal with drama 6 months from now because of things snowballing into a big fight. And it's
Right,
happened,
right.
like especially within the friend group. It's like my friend group's got a lot of tension just for the fact that we're talking about how we feel all the time, and people who don't talk about that stuff, eventually down the line, they get upset with certain things people do and stuff. And especially for me as a YouTuber, as somebody who wants to propel my channel and my friends with me on this journey, I don't want to have any negative energy. And when
Bro, I'm
someone
gonna get
is
emotional. You're literally describing exactly how I lost my last girlfriend. Anyway.
God, holy shit!
So-
Wait a minute. Are you okay? This is how we meant this to go.
Yeah, I was talking about my my friend group. But anyways, I try to be as positive as I possibly can always. So when I go into a video, I'm going into this video because I want to entertain. I'm not in this video because I want fame. I'm here for entertainment, right? Fame is always great. I would love for fame to happen, but that's going to have to be something that just happens, right? My main goal for each video is for entertaining, not, okay, let's see if this video gets 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 views.
I do the same thing. I don't. If a video is not entertaining or I feel like it's just not good, I don't upload it. I don't care if it's like. I don't care if it can get me tons of views. I have this one video, and it was called Colorblind Uno. Toby uploaded it.
That sounds very interesting, actually.
Yeah, I love that guy.
It was a good video. It was a good video, but in my opinion, I didn't feel like it felt like it fit my community.
Mm-hmm.
I've had to crap loads of videos because of that exact reason.
No.
What?
Same.
See, now,
said he
for
had
me,
scraps,
I believe that I
similar
can
videos.
get any type of video and make it an interesting video. I mean,
Yeah.
agree to disagree. I mean, I don't know how you view my channels. But-
No,
believe in
I
the
can
same
see that.
exact thing. I always
Yeah.
try
Especially
very
with that
hard.
train game that you're playing lately, Tyler. I can see that. That
saying-
train game you're playing, like to me personally, I probably would have only been able to get like one episode out on that, or like a few little jokes, but you seem to be able to do quite well.
The
out of it.
train video, actually, I would love to talk about that a little bit. First of all, one of the main things, the idea I had for the video was totally different from what had happened. My original idea was, hey, my friend Chris is really in the trains. He's played this game before. He's going to be my guide. So the whole point of the video is actually supposed to be me.
Trying.
What the fuck happened to Blamefull?
Oh no, it appears we've lost him. God damn it, he must have went to one of the concentration camps. Oh no, he's back. Never mind.
Okay, so the whole video's idea was to have him kind of tell me what to do, and he would be blind. So I'm like, all right, do I go forward? He goes, yes. Like they'll be like, I don't know, maybe there was going to be animals on the track, and I'm like, there's an animal, go forward. Like I don't know, it could have been funny. But the problem was that didn't line up. And then when I started playing the game, I'm telling you, Train Simulator was the shittiest game I've ever played. I got so much backlash for saying that. I'm not even joking. There was so many people like especially on Reddit, like, dude, you even fucking play the game, you're a troll, get off the subreddit.
And I went, what the fuck? I was so fucking confused when you moved me to fucking Auschwitz. I was like, what am I doing?
Auschwitz?
There's an Auschwitz chat here.
What happens in this Discord?
A lot of cool shit happens.
But yeah, so I guess a cool thing.
Auschwitz is cool. What the fuck? Wait a minute.
Oh man,
No,
we're going
that
two
came out
left.
wrong.
We're going two left. We gotta go to the right. Here we go.
This isn't very good.
All right, Shatter. I would love for you to ask me some questions now. Because, everybody just kept fucking talking. Like, guys, shut the fuck. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, that thing with you.
I've literally got about to go in 5 minutes.
Oh, shit. No.
I'll get on to you right. I
Rants.
just need to finish this question then on, Tyler, and I'll get back to Tyler after. But, yeah, that thing about your energy was like, you're American, right?
Of course.
Yeah, okay.
Americans are very energetic.
Yes, they are. What are you talking
Do you really
about?
think? Because over in Ireland, we're quite
that's
like.
what he was gonna say. That's what I was laughing about.
Yeah, I was gonna say because like over in Ireland, like, we're all kind of like. I don't know where it's like where I grew up because like I'm not in a main city. I'm more rural. Like I'm more like to the west. So it's more like farmer land kind of thing.
So you're
But
telling me you're
it
boring?
seems like.
I'm kidding.
Well, yeah, it actually kind of is because like we all kind of have like an inside kind of voice, and
My grandparents
I
are right
literally-
by the farms. Like, they have farms all over the place.
I
Yeah,
can't really
mine
shout.
too.
Like when I try to shout, it ends up kind of like sounding like some kind of like whisper shout. So like
What?
when you see me in games and shit like that, it's like it just sounds very monotone. Yeah, literally. Like when I go to like I'll go to like shout out, I'm like instead of like actually going fucking like straight all out.
Instead of like,
Yeah, literally. Yeah, exactly. But I find like with you guys, you have like that energy, like you're constantly pumped, like you seem to be ready.
Oh, we're never fucking pumped. We just wing it. That's the
Yeah.
only reason why it's weird.
I mean, one of my ideologies is legitimately don't think, just do. So when I'm talking about the things I'm saying, like, I wasn't, like, I don't have, like, a whole list telling me, like, topics I want to... Huh?
Did you... literally, all I heard was this. Yeah, oh, shit.
Wrong fact. All I heard was this.
What?
Literally, all I heard was.
Really? That's all you
A
heard?
fucking alien. I don't know if it's my internet,
Here,
but I thought you were fucking... I thought you were just mumbling shit.
Shantor, did you hear?
Well, you
did
have
you hear
fun.
what I said?
Ah, shit, he's gone. Fuck.
Did he get sent to Auschwitz too, or?
No, I didn't do anything. I think he just had to go. I was literally about to ask him a question too. Fuck.
Damn.
Oh shit!
Ah,
Did
well.
I fuck up his time?
I said, I'm sorry, I have to go. Had a good time. Fucking retort. No, I'm joking. Seems like a chill guy.
Yeah, he was like.
Nice cock. Yeah, I like when going into this, I have no idea. I didn't know who this guy was. Like, it's pretty cool that I know who Blamefull is and shit. But
Yeah.
I have never, I've never even heard of this guy before. So I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
check out
can I
his
just
channel.
say, I felt so bad, like the amount of messages I sent you, Tyler. I was like, I really wasn't trying to like fucking spam you, but it felt like that.
No, it's all right.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Because like I read,
are people you can piss off easily.
yeah, no, I knew you were sound, but it's
seriously
like
have to do some crazy shit to piss me off.
Yeah.
because like I'm paranoid as fuck, and when I see like text messages, like if I see like. This is how paranoid I am, okay? If I see OK spelt with just O and K, I'm like, oh shit, I've pissed them off. like
No, I do that all the time. Don't. I'm not mad.
yeah,
I'm just-
literally. Yeah, that's exactly why I thought I pissed you off, because like every response I was getting was just
I'm
like
gonna not
okay or
waste your
yeah, and I
time
was
to
like,
say
oh
okay.
fuck.
But what if you see a K? How do you feel?
Oh, I just fucking unfriend.
Here's the thing. I think I say okay or K a lot.
I go,
Because
I
it's like
okay.
it's kind of a time. It saves you time, and at least
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a very busy person, so I try to make sentences as short as possible. I usually
Yeah, no,
actually
that's
prefer
fair.
doing calls because it's quicker.
That's the complete opposite with me. If I'm in a call, I will be in a call with somebody for hours.
Yeah, I noticed.
As shown by this
One
podcast
time
episode.
me and Tyler were talking in a call, and I was like, "Hey, I gotta make this quick, but I wanted to ask you something. I can't fucking remember what it was, but like, I
You were
wanted to ask him
talking to me
something.
about the
We spent
YouTuber.
2 fucking hours talking
Yeah.
about spiritual shit, how we both sound like swagger souls, and whatever, and a bunch of other crap.
You
But it was like a
found your
good, it was like
twin,
a
bro.
good vibe. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like I wasn't constantly talking. Just so you know, Shantor, I was talking a lot.
I wasn't constantly talking. I was talking a lot.
Yeah. I always try to be like as relaxed as I possibly can, especially when I talk to somebody. It's no reason for me to get anybody anxious or anybody angry. It's just like, hey, I'm here to have a good time. I'm gonna have a good time. So
Yeah, well, that's a pretty positive way to look at things. I mean, that's quite a like productive way of doing it.
shut the fuck up, man. All right, no, I'm joking.
Okay.
I love doing jokes like that. Just so you know, I love doing jokes like that.
No, I got you, bro. I knew you were going that way.
The first time, what was the first thing I ever told you, Tyler?
Nice cock. No, I have no idea.
Oh, actually, no. I think I remember. I think one time. Okay, this is a funny story. One time, I asked you to do a collab, and I didn't know you very well, right? And this is right after I got out of that drama with with the one who shall not be named. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, that's what I called you about. Remember?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying about the YouTuber. I didn't want to get into.
Can I ask? Did someone just crack
an
an egg or something?
Got out of that drama, and I asked Tyler like, "Hey, you want to do a collab?" Because I was like, why not do a collab with somebody else, right?
Yeah,
And I wanted to get to know more people because I'm that type of guy who likes and who enjoys getting to know more people. So so I went to go message Tyler, and he was like, "Yeah." I asked him like, "Hey, you want to do Sea of Thieves?" He was like, "Yeah, for sure." And I went to ask him like, well, "What time?" He was like, "I don't know, just whatever." And, and I was like, "All right, cool. I guess I'll message you whenever." And then when I do, I think I asked him twice, and he said like he couldn't at the time. I'm guessing now like you were just busy, but like at the time.
Oh no,
He actually hated you.
I
Like
go to
he
my
was just trying to
dad's
get
a lot
out of it, bro.
For the weekends. So I would be at my dad's probably. I think the one time I was at my dad's. The other time I was at my grandparents' just at the pool. It was relaxing.
Damn,
Here's
this is the
funny
one
thing
weekend
is,
we were
like,
actually able to
since I've
catch you
just
then.
gotten out of some bad drama, I was thinking like, yo, fuck this dude. Dude, what a fucking asshole. Like, I shit you not, I thought Tyler was just like another asshole. So I was just like, fuck this dude. And then when Toby told me, Toby's like, oh yeah, can I bring my friend Asundersage? He's like my best friend. I was like, oh, sure. And then I actually got to meet you. I was like, oh, okay, this guy's an asshole.
No, I'm a chill guy. I'm not an asshole.
But I didn't know you very well, so I just thought you were just some cunt.
No.
I'm surprised Tyler even
Which I
like
very
answered my
rarely-
message
I
when I
rarely
asked him
think
about this.
That. What?
Yeah.
I'm surprised Tyler even answered my message about this because, like, as soon as I made the video on him, like, he gave me a shout out and then my entire channel just got hid. And I was like, imagining, oh shit, he probably thinks I'm the biggest douche on earth.
Again, what?
When I made the video, when you gave me the shout out and how, like, the channel got hid, like, right after.
Oh, it got hid?
Yeah, I hid the channel because I was just had some personal shit and I was just kind of like just trying to get away from it. But yeah, when I brought back the channel and I messaged you though, I was like, this guy's gonna think I'm a fucking dick for leaving him after he gave me a fucking shout out.
No, listen, like I'm okay. Like I said, I don't let actions define people. I let people define themselves. So especially if you're going through a rough time, I'm never going to hold that against anybody. And like if you, especially you two, if you guys have like stuff you want to talk about, I'm always here if you guys need to talk. And I usually I can't really say that to my fans, so I don't know if anybody's watching who's a fan of mine. I physically can't do that to you guys just because it's a very.
In other words, don't spam me.
Huh?
In other words, like don't spam me.
No, well, I used to help as many people as I could. I'm being serious. Like I used to spend a lot of my time helping people who were suicidal, depression, stuff like that. And it got too much. Not in the sense of like, oh my god, I was freaking out, but there was just too many people.
Yeah, it's too much for you to handle. I get that.
Too many people are depressed, man. Fucking hell.
Huh?
Too many people. I was making a joke.
Well, no, it is true. Teenagers, especially nowadays, it is very hard for them to wrap their head around the world because it's like you do one wrong thing, you hear about it on social media, and you hear about it at school, you hear about it at your church, you hear about anywhere
if you
you
do
go.
one fucking mistake, you're kind of just fucked.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
But it's you gotta just define yourself to the people who love you. And when you do that, you're going to find life to be so much easier because there's always going to be haters, but there are also going to be people who like really enjoy who you are. So if you focus your energy and your whole commitment of life to the people who like you, your life is going to go in the right direction because too many people will look at a negative comment and then legit take it like personally. Recently, a big problem I've been having is people have like messaging me. He's like, dude, you sound like, you like, I don't have a problem with people saying I sound like Swagger Souls. I sound like the guy, you know what I'm saying? I have yeah, the people will legit go like, you're copying Swagger Souls, you're copying his content, you're copying this. And I'm like, it's like, it's not much I can do. It's not like I can just go out and go like, so like, I'm like, I'm not copying the content, like I can't even do that. I do take a lot of inspiration from Swagger Souls.
The funny thing is, people think you like force your voice or whatever, but you can't keep that on for too long either.
No, exactly. Like you'd have to be drinking water constantly.
Like you would get tired after the doing that voice, or you would crack sometimes if you were forced.
Absolutely, yeah. Like if I was doing the voice like this, like obviously I can't keep that for so long. I could only do it for so long. But that for a fact that's not what I fucking sound like. Like what else would I sound like? You know what I'm saying? But and then people will like say like, well, I hear your regular voice, and I'm like, what is my regular voice? And they will go to clips that legitimately are like me laughing. When I'm laughing, my voice gets very high pitched. Yeah, that's how I am. And that's just because I'm laughing.
Bro, I take trips in and out of puberty, like literally. My voice, like it just can't decide whether it's done cracking or not. Like I can.
He said I take shits in and out of puberty. I'm like, what are you saying?
One thing I want to ask you, by the way, Tyler, you do subtitles all the way through your videos. Like that takes effort. Like
so much time. I've actually just today or yesterday, I changed my subtitles. I knew I wanted a new direction for the channel. I didn't know what that was. If I was removing subtitles, if subtitles would be kind of like in the left field. But I found this new text that I really enjoy. It allows me to put more text into a line instead of like I need to put like 30 different text models, and then I have to find a good way to blend them together. So like the Sea of Thieves video, which is going to be releasing maybe like, I don't know, 4 weeks from now.
I'll be looking out for it.
Fucking years.
All right.
That video is legitimately going to be, I'm pretty proud of it. I got 6 minutes of footage, like fully edited in one day from like 4 hours of editing, which is a huge,
that's just
huge difference. It legitimately cut not even half my time, like more than half my time.
How long have you been doing editing, Tyler?
Not very long. I started a year ago. I think 2 years ago now.
I was going to say, I've been editing for so long that, like, I remember the first time I uploaded a video with my video with Tyler. He was like, how the fuck did you get that out in, like, this second day?
Yeah.
I want you to guess how long that took.
It probably took, I'm going to be honest, like 12 hours.
No. It took me, like, 5 hours to edit.
I was about to say.
I'm not a lot of people know this, but I'm very quick at editing. Like I do edit in like very short amount of time, and that's like something that a lot of people are impressed by. But the thing is, I've been editing for so long that I just know the in and outs of shit on editing. So I get videos out like I literally edit the video like right before it comes out.
I kind of have that as well, but mine wouldn't be like as high quality as you guys. So like you probably spend longer at it than I would.
So, like, for me, the text is a really big blow on my time.
I fucking heard that. All you hear is
Same. It's like, it just takes gulp of fucking water. Right, let's get down to this shit.
It's iced tea, but, like, text does take a huge amount of time to edit. And for me, every time I do a video, it's kind of me redoing my text. Now, a lot of people have text that they reuse over and over and over again and what I'm talking about is like maybe they have a certain way that the text comes in the frame. Is it still? Is it moving? What is that? What is it doing?
Yeah, and then you just kind of change what it says.
Every video. No. Every video I change kind of like how it moves, and
the layout and
sometimes
the
it's
animation.
better, sometimes it's not. But I'm usually not happy with where it comes. So like, not in the sense of like I'm not proud of what I made, but it's in the sense of like this is not exactly what I envisioned. So I'm going to keep pushing. And for that, it
Right.
does make, I guess, YouTube a little interesting because it allows me to use my creativity and try to use different aspects. Obviously, there's only so much I can do with text. I can't have it fly across the screen. You can't fucking read it.
You know, it's funny because a lot of people like compliment our editings and stuff, and it's funny because a lot of people notice that I saw that not a lot of people notice that
Don't mind me. Go on.
I was gonna say, not a lot of people noticed or not noticed, but like think about the fact that we hate the editing. Like we're not like obviously we're proud of the editing, but we feel there's so much to fix. A lot of people when they view it, they don't notice it like as much as we do. So like every time, this is one thing I noticed. Every time I edit a video, I'm very much like I'm proud of it, but I'm unhappy with a lot of things that are edited in it because I feel like it could be better.
Oh, because you
Or,
like
I
cut
feel
the
like the
corners. You did what you did so you can have it
Yeah.
uploaded fast. Not
yeah,
know.
exactly.
I can understand that. With me, as I said, I redo and try to do a lot of things. I remember one video I legitimately deleted and then re-edited because I did not like the direction it went, and I'm very happy with the way that the video went. It was actually hard to believe the Subnautica video, where I did not like the way I was editing it because I was trying to edit it differently. The way I edit is the way I like to perceive my videos. That's how I like it. It's like some parts are long, some parts are really cut up short, but it's because the jokes that I say or the jokes I tell or the jokes that are surrounding a physical in-game model, because usually it's only the communication between me and my friends. But when it's like a game which is single player, a lot of it is gameplay. So I had to, because this was my first ever solo video. So I had to find a way for me to actually be happy with what I was making, but also have a well-edited video for the people who are watching. So, for instance, I spent a lot of times with how I would want to perceive my gameplay, because I did take the game seriously, but when you watch a Subnautica video, it's not going to seem serious. It's going to seem like I was fucking around. I was honestly confused. I had no idea what was happening. I was trying my ass off. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Subnautica is very hard to get into because you don't know what the hell you're doing. Like, you're so fucking lost.
Yeah,
did you
that's
know
fair.
anything you were doing? Like, did you know how to craft or anything? Did you know that there was crafting?
Sorry, the hell?
Actually, you know, something a lot of people don't know about Subnautica, there's actually an ocean. Once you get outside of the ship, there's actually water out there, and you can go swimming underneath, and you can go like really far into the water. It's pretty cool.
You know, the first time I played Subnautica, I didn't know anything.
Just ignores it.
You know, I didn't know when I first played Subnautica, I didn't know there was a sky and I didn't know what the hell I was in. I thought I was in a fucking spaceship in space. You know what I mean? Yeah. I thought it was a spaceship.
I watched
and then
the entire
I look outside and I
series.
see a giant I just noticed that I'm on terrain. So and
Technically
then I see a
speaking,
bunch
aren't
of
you like a spaceship just crashed?
Yeah,
What?
essentially. It was just a spaceship that crashed. And then I thought
Shut down.
and then I saw a bunch of like flying animals.
Shut down, yeah.
Like I just saw a flying lion. I was like, why is this lion flying?
What? There was
I
no
was so
flying
confused.
lions.
Yeah, there's flying lions.
What?
You obviously haven't gone far enough into the game, my friend.
I
Yeah.
guess I just haven't opened my eyes. But yeah, so I mean, I guess with what I was talking about with the first ever solo video, I guess it was a huge different, because this was my honest opinion about solo videos. I did not want to do them. I was not sure of myself if I was able to do it, and second of all, I wanted my content to be with my friends, not
You
just
know,
myself.
I do them and I'm still not sure about myself. Like I think I'm bad at it. But like some
No,
To
I'm
be
not
honest, I haven't seen many of your solo videos. I have actually rewatched the Sea of Thieves video quite a few times.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the video. I honestly did.
Yeah.
I have to say personally, from my perspective, watching you guys, right? I had a very weird way of watching YouTube a few years ago. It was kind of like
you guys fucking suck.
no. It was like I had a very set amount of people that I would watch, and I wouldn't really go outside of that. And now lately, I have, and I've started checking out more channels and stuff. When I see your guys' content, I completely forget your sub count. I'm like, oh yeah, this is like fucking some 6 mil YouTuber, or this is some like fucking 5 mil YouTuber.
Mail my ass. Fucking.
No, but seriously though,
Wait,
your
I'm
editing
at.
is on par. It is really, really good, and I think you guys should be proud of that.
I am actually proud of like
Yeah,
what
I was
I've
gonna
been
say, I'm
doing
proud
with
of
YouTube. Yeah, I think
Did
all
you say
YouTubers
I'm
should.
done with YouTube? Am I deaf?
I did not just say I was done with YouTube. I said I think we should all be proud of the content we make. That's what I said.
Yeah,
Not,
I agree.
Blamefull, I think I'm done.
No, he's trying to push you, man. He wants your audience. He's like, wait, what was that, Tyler? What was that? Can you say that a little louder? I'm done with YouTube. Was that what?
Really opened my eyes.
Anyway, guys, I think that's all I really have time for. I've got to start heading now, but I appreciate you guys taking the time to come here and talk.
No, of course.
I
man.
think, huh?
I said, of course. Like,
okay.
we don't mind.
Yeah. Make sure to check out these guys' channels. The link will be in the description below. And anything you guys want to say?
Don't subscribe to me. I fucking suck.
He's not lying. Subscribe to me though.
Oh shit! No, please subscribe to me. I'm so close to 1,000. I fucking
Yeah, get this man to 1,000, dude. Fuck it, do it. What are you waiting for? Do it.
Fucking
Do it.